Falling fast in love. Some of y'all can, you know what I'm saying, understand. Some of y'all can relate. Not me though. I tend to take at least 2 to 3 business months, maybe years, to fall in love. But this is like a what's the name video? Like a I don't know what to call these videos. Like it's like a cartoon, like animated. It's an animated video. So let's see what this is talking about.
My senior year of high school, not to toot my own horn, but I was actually considered to be one of the best, if not the best player on my basketball team. And that came with its own set of perks, one of those perks being woman. And I'll be honest with you guys, I've always been the type of guy that's cared about
I can hoop on this nigga for real. He ain't really like that. He ain't like that. I'll dunk on this nigga for real.
his style, his aesthetic, you know, the way I carry myself. I never thought it was an insecurity to care about how other people perceived you. I think if anything, that is something you should be proud of. Not in a toxic way, but in a way where you feel proud of the person you portray yourself to be. But anyway, because of those things, you mix having a pretty decent social status with being a pretty good basketball player. That's gotta be a recipe to get any girl you want, right? Kinda not really. See, getting girls to be interested in you is only half of the battle. She might think you're cute or attractive, but if you're still a loser behind a handsome face, you might as well have not had anything at all. This was my biggest dilemma. It's not that I couldn't get girls to be interested in me, it was more about what I did with their interest after I got it. I always fumbled that bag. So boom. There was this girl, let's just call her Effie. Now, I first saw Effie when I was playing one of my rival schools during a basketball game. And y'all know how get down when the hoes are watching, man. I had one of the best games in my entire career. Now, we did end up losing, but the way I performed, I guess it was enough to catch Effie's attention because she came up to me after the game and said, "Maybe better luck next time, Mr. 25. Now, I was shocked, I'm not gonna lie, because I wasn't really used to girls shooting their shot with me. And maybe she wasn't even shooting her shot. Within context of what just took place, it wasn't out of the realm of possibility. She was just trying to have a goofy conversation. But really quick, I want to talk to you guys about how important confidence is for us guys out here in so many different aspects in our life, especially if we're talking about interacting. I thought this girl was cute, so I mustered up enough courage to talk to her. We went back and forth a little bit, and by the end of the conversation, I was able to get her number. So some time passes, and we're texting back and forth, and for the most part, things are going pretty smooth. As far as I can tell, she's responding fast to all my text messages. Our conversations were far from boring, and I could already feel my immature self starting to catch feelings, if I'm being honest. So at the time of this situationship, Valentine's Day was like right around the corner. I would say about 3 to 4 days out. So somehow I work up the nerve to ask Effie if she wanted to hang out with me on Valentine's Day. You know, cute little date type shit. She was like, yeah, I'm down. So I'm like, all right, bet, you know, send me your address so I know how far you are from my house and, you know, I could just plan ahead type. So now I'm feeling good, man. I just got this cute girl's number. We vibing. Just set up the date, man, on Valentine's Day. Oh yeah, there's no way I can mess this up. So boom, fast forward a little bit more, and about 24 hours out from the day that we're supposed to hang out, for some reason, I start to feel like Effie's vibe's a little bit off. She wasn't responding as fast to my text and shit. And I genuinely was trying to do my best to tell myself that it wasn't a big deal, but
Nah, fellas. If you feel like the vibe is off, it's off. You know how women be like, we got intuition? Fellas, we got one too. When that vibe is off, it's cool. Keep it peace.
It was just a drastic change from how well our conversation was going over the past few days to now she's like barely responding. Yeah. So right around like 8 p.m., I kind of just say, fuck it. I'm just going to ask her again. Are we still hanging out tomorrow? 1 hour goes by. No response. 2 hours go by. No response.
Don't stare at your phone either.
5 hours go by. And now it's 2 o'clock in the morning. And she gonna hit me back with, my bad, I missed this. How was your day today? Damn. What? Not only did you ignore my shit all day, then when you finally decide to answer my shit at 2 o'clock in the morning, by the way, you avoid a very direct question and change the subject. Now, I've talked to you guys about things like this in other videos on my channel, but sometimes we just set ourselves up for failure. We see the red flags right in front of us, but we like self-sabotage ourselves into thinking that
Yep, and I've done this before. I can admit, I've done this before.
It's something that it's not. Because even though I genuinely feel like things were going smooth up until this point, the very moment where I started to realize that she was kind of backpedaling and falling back, that should have been enough confirmation for me to know, like, okay, maybe she's doing something, maybe she's busy, but for whatever reason, I'm not the priority. So I shouldn't be overly obsessing and making her mine. But of course, when you start catching feelings for someone, we just start to make up these bullshit scenarios on trying to make it make sense why they're not talking to us. But the hardcore truth is, especially as like a high school teenager, y'all motherfuckers be on your phone like 70% of the day. So you're
not even just high school. I say people in general be on their phone all day. Now, not me, because I'd be like streaming for like 6-7 hours. So I have an actual excuse not to be on my phone. I still see my phone light up sometimes, and I'll like kind of look up, like, let me check my phone real quick. Nah, let me check my phone. Okay. All right. I'm all caught up. I'm caught up. And then they gonna text the group chat.
Interested in talking to them. I'm not saying that they're gonna be responding minute after minute. No, you know, people should have.
That's why I hate these niggas. As soon as I pick my phone up, they want to text the, see, look, now these niggas just awake. Now these niggas just awake. Bro, stop. Stop. Hold on. Not that. Boom. I'm not even on iMessage, nigga.
Lives, but they're not gonna disappear for 10 plus.
Check my screen time. My screen time. 3 hours. I mean, I don't be on my phone. 3 hours. Like, I'm being serious. I don't be on my phone like that. Messages, 47 minutes. That's because I'll be leaving it. Like, I'll be leaving my phone on sometimes. Like, I leave the screen up and it be on messages. YouTube, 30 minutes. Offline games, 5 minutes. Instagram, 20. Twitter, 25. YouTube, 34. That's a little bit.
Plus hours with no reason or, you know, explanation, like they just left you hanging out to dry. Like, that's not gonna be the case if they fuck with you. So this was my first red flag to not necessarily cut her off or anything, but just fall back and
check my other 3 phones. These phones don't be on at all for real then. Like, for real, this one don't be on at all. Let me check my screen time on here. You think I'm being dead serious? I don't be on my phone like that. Look. 0. This is today. I don't be on my phone.
Chill, like it's not that deep. But that's not what I did. I ended up responding to her messages, not even acknowledging what I had asked her in the first place. And of course, at 2 o'clock in the morning, she left my ass undelivered and I didn't even hear from her till the next day. So So now it's Valentine's Day, the day of our date. And when I tell you this girl is still responding slow as shit. And more importantly, there has still been no conversation about us hanging out. So now I'm starting to feel all anxious and flustered inside because it's like, I really like this girl and I want to hang out with her. And she said that we were going to hang out, but I don't want to be too pushy. Maybe she'll bring it up. Hopefully she does. Newsflash, nigga. The day ends again and there's still no word of us hanging out. Shit's crazy, bruh. And she's still responding slow of shit. Of course she is. Now, current me looking back at myself in this situation, I really should have just fell back, like all the way back. Because again, not because I'm mad at her or it's a big deal, because it's really not. Anything could have been happening in the world, but the fact that I'm just obsessing, I'm getting anxious. My day is being ruined because I'm obsessing over, I want to hang out with her so bad. It's like, I just needed to relax, take a deep breath, and go on about my business. If a girl flakes on you, it's really not that big of a deal. But as a man, you do have to have some level of like, okay, I'm just gonna match the energy. Matter of fact, I'll do another one. I'm going above and beyond and focusing on myself. Like, you flaking on me is not disrupting the flow of my day-to-day life. But when you're overly emotional, you're, you know what I'm saying? It's like she's in control of your emotions. And it's not like I didn't have nothing to do. I was a student athlete. I had practice, I had homework, I could have been studying. There's so many other things that I had in my life to be occupying my time with. But instead, I'm just sitting there. Did she text me back? Oh, fuck, it's just another email. Did she text me back? Oh no, it's just that discount code from that bullshit I signed up for a week ago. Fuck, man. I'm down bad. If I were to just fall back and allow things to flow naturally, things might have just worked in my favor. Maybe. Because girls don't like niggas that be doing too much. It's like, it's repulsive. Niggas don't even like other niggas.
It's crazy. It's fucking insane how women would prefer the nigga that just talks to talk rather than walk to walk the entire time. I don't understand the logic. Women will be like, hell nah, I need a nigga that's gonna talk and walk to walk. I need this, I need that. But the same nigga that's just talking to talk is the same nigga that's crushing to get the same benefits as me, and I'm trying. Like, I will never understand, I understand women, but I will never understand the way, and I understand the way they think. It's just crazy. But the way that they think sometimes is very irrational. It's crazy. And the biggest thing, women do not like dudes that are nice. They don't. If you try to be nice and cordial and respectful, they don't like that. They don't like that shit. They want to be degraded. Not necessarily degraded. That might be a reach. That might be a stretch. But they want to be on some sort of a level of disrespected. It's weird. I don't get it. They don't want to be respected to the point of up there, but most, and I'm not saying all, most, not all, because not all women are like this. Most. That too, baby. They don't want you to respect them until y'all in a relationship. When you're in a relationship, that's when they're like, all right, nigga, tighten up. They used to tighten up. But whenever you just trying to meet them, they don't want you, they want somebody that can't make time for them for weeks and weeks and days. And then when the dude does make the time for them, they feel like the most giddy in the fucking world. And the whole time the dude just wasn't really paying attention to the shit. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Niggas that be doing too much. It's like, you don't even like when your friends are cringy and overly obsessive. It's like, bro, get off my cock, bro. Let me breathe. You know what I'm saying? You do that with your homies. The girls don't like that shit either, bro. So now I'm stressed out. I'm sitting there deeply thinking to myself, where did I go wrong? I'm scrolling through all
now, you know what's crazy, Ty? Women love to avoid the men that chase them because they want to chase that one. It's fucking crazy. It is crazy. If the odds in the worlds were flipped and dudes had 15 girls, and some dudes do have like that, you know what I'm saying? Not me. But the average guy does not have 15 girls in their DMs every day asking about X, Y, and Z, right? And guys, we kind of just like, we got our options and our choices, but it ain't just girls just like, please, like, please, please, please. You know what I'm saying? Please. Whereas girls they can look the most busted, they can be the ugliest, they can have halitosis, they can have the nastiest weaves, frontals, nails not done, shit be crooked, and dudes still be like, I'm taking that down. I'm taking her out. I'm showing it to my mom. Like, it's crazy. And let a nigga not have a haircut. Ugh. Ugh. I'll never forget. This is a true story, by the way. I was in the crib because I went out. I didn't have a cut, so I wore a beanie. Whatever. I had a beanie. Yeah, I had a beanie on. I have a cut. This is a while ago. I didn't have a cut, so I had met somebody, and then we was like, you know what I'm saying, vibes was cool, and then we got in the car, and she was like, okay, you can take your hat off now, and I was like, you want to be honest with you? You want me to lie to you? And she was like, what do you mean? I was like, I really just ain't got no cut. That's about it. And then she was like, oh, I don't care. And I'm like, shut the fuck up. I know you care, and I'm not taking this beanie off. Because the beanie you can pull down and see you don't like you got hair. Yap, yap, yap. Shut the fuck up.
Trying to figure out when the self-sabotage started. And sure enough, I didn't really see anything. And if my memory serves me correctly, it wasn't really anything that I said. It just felt like she just randomly flaked on me for some reason. Guess what? Guess what? Guess what? Berto makes another dumb decision. I convinced myself maybe I wasn't applying enough pressure.
This is where you mess up. Girls will let you know if they like you. Very simple. They will try to see you. They'll try to meet you. They'll try to go this. They'll try to do shit with you. They'll do the most random shit with you. What's good, Corp? Women will literally come and sit in your room while you go to work if they like you like that. They will sit at home and clean your house. Like, let's say you're not in a relationship. If they like you and like y'all is like kind of trying to build up to something, girls will sit, like, if I had a girl that really liked me, she'd be in this chair the whole time and just be sitting there the whole time while I'm editing and recording and everything. That's how women work. That's how you know when a girl likes you, or is at least, you know what I'm saying, trying to be in love with you. So
maybe since we missed Valentine's Day, she wants me to make it up to her. She's gonna think I'm so cute if I go get her some flowers and some chocolate and oh, and I still have her address from when she sent it to me, so maybe I could just go drop it off to her house. Slow down, bro. Calm down. I'm trying to tell y'all, bro, I'm still proud of myself because I feel like there was a line of cringy shit that I didn't do growing up, but looking back, it's like, damn, some of the shit I did, I was like, oh my god, that was fucking cringe, bro. That was weak. That was some weak ass shit, I ain't gonna lie.
And the thing about it is, Danny, they will sit like, bro, and like this has been a while, this has been years and years ago. There's had her mama buy me groceries. Damn, nigga, get that EBT card next. I had a girl sit on the phone while I edited the video, and editing ain't fast for me. It's like a couple hours. And I was like, listen, I'm about to be editing. I got my headphones. I'm probably not going to hear you, so I'll just call you back. She said, no, I'll just sit here. She propped the phone up, muted herself, and just watched TV. I was like, just hang the phone up. But it was like that honeymoon stage, so I ain't gonna lie, I didn't hang up either.
I didn't hang up either, nigga. Forced me to level
this is when I was like
become the man
20, I think. This is when I was like 20.
And I am today. And, you know, I'm still improving, I'm still getting better, but you know, I'm proud to say that like a lot of the problems that I used to deal with, I am not dealing with now. So sometimes
me
you
and
really
Kayla go to the gym every day, exactly what y'all TB. Me and the brothers be hooping and she would sit on the side part by the window.
See? And that's how you know when a girl really is like, a girl really likes you.
Get through it. So I go and buy this girl some roses and some chocolates. I'm in my car listening to Drake. Baby, my birthday, you know we can do it real. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I'm getting the vibe going. I'm like, yo, this is the best I ever had. Best I ever had. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, I believe I know what you are saying.
I'm on my way to this girl's house who didn't invite
By the way, the Seahawks and Bears game was 6-3.
me like a fucking weirdo. Woo! Party! Woo! Man. Oh my God. So I pull up. I get out the car. Put the roses, the chocolate, and the note that I forgot to mention that I
Damn.
wrote a fucking cringy love letter to her. Oh my God.
Okay, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. I ain't never wrote a note to a girl. I've never done that. I'm not even good at. I'm good at writing, but I'm not.
Oh my God. I can't even remember what I wrote on there, but it had to have sounded some shit like, hey, happy late Valentine's Day. I really like you, blah, blah, blah. Cringe, cringe, cringe. I'm a fucking idiot. I don't remember what I said word for word, but that literally might as well have been what I wrote on that paper, bruh. So here's the best part. I start walking away from her house, right? And I come up with another bright idea. You guys ready for it? What if Effie is home right now? Wouldn't she think it's so cute and romantic if I knocked on the door instead and gave it to her myself? Now we're cooking. I'm cooking. If I could go back in time and like see myself, oh yeah, I would literally choke him to death. I turn around and knock on this lady's door. When I tell you that had to be the longest 10 seconds of my life, it was bad. I'm getting nervous, anxiety's building up. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to do it. This lady answers the door, and I think it's safe to assume it was her mom. Hey, I'm sorry to bother you, but is Effie home? My name's Berto, and I'm just one of her friends. Effie? Oh, I mean, no, she's not home right now. She's actually out with her boyfriend. But
Damn, nigga.
Day after day, seems like I.
Damn, nigga. Ooh-wee. She was just using you to pass time, nigga. Damn.
But I'll let her know you stopped by. Is there anything I can do for you? Berto, you said it was?
She wanted that nigga to be a sneaky link, and he wanted a relationship. That's all it is.
Pain, sorrow,
I bet that nigga dropped 35 the next game, no?
despair, tragedy. Don't you understand? You've played us like a fool. You are nothing. Love? Why would she ever love someone like you? She's laughing at you right now, Berto. They're laughing at you right now, Berto. Poor little Berto. Nothing but a simple little simp boy. You should have known better. Matter of fact, you did know better. But you
Yeah, all these niggas that make these videos love anime. I realize that.
chose to
Nothing wrong with anime, by the way. I just realized they all love anime.
fantasize over something that didn't even exist. You deserve this. Now suffer in despair.
That drive home was so dark for me. I genuinely was like going through my head, questioning myself, like, why did she do this to me?
TJ, get
She
the
had a
fuck out.
boyfriend this whole time? That doesn't even make sense. Why would she entertain me and make it seem as if she liked me, but then just leave me hanging out to dry? And like, what? Only a couple hours later, bro, I was blocked on everything. And I'm assuming it's because her mom told her that Berto came to the house and dropped off all this shit like a fucking creep. So, fair play, I guess. But I'll be honest with you guys. there in that moment, I didn't truly understand the full capacity of the situation. I was so upset. I was literally angry for months because I felt played. I felt taken advantage of. And as I got older, I found myself constantly revisiting this situation. And I now understand that it was my fault. Yes, was she wrong with the idea of potentially cheating on her boyfriend? Sure. But I don't know the full extent of that. Like, I barely knew this girl, so I don't really even know what the dynamic between her and that man was. So I can't give you guys an honest, full perspective on something that I didn't even understand. But what I do know is I became so infatuated with somebody that I just met. I just started to get to know them. It's only been a couple of weeks since we started talking. Yeah, the vibes were good most of the time, but I didn't know this person. Yet I was on the other end of this, obsessing over her damn near. I was lying to myself, trying to make sense of why she wasn't responding
This is literally deep.
to me. And then I went as far as trying to gift her to be Mr. Cute Simp Guy, hoping desperately that she would validate my feelings. That's my bad. Kurama, go sit
Karamo?
down, please. I'm almost done. If I were to just fall back and keep it bruh, it wouldn't have even been that serious. One or the two things might have happened. She might have actually continued talking to me. We continued to build a relationship over time and, you know, see where it goes. Or she stands on that shit, doesn't really vibe with me. She goes on with her boyfriend apparently. And because I'm not overly emotionally like fucked up about the situation, nothing changes. I'm still good. I'm still living my life. I'm still focused on what I'm doing. I'm good. If I would have approached it with that energy, I'm sure if this boyfriend was an issue, it would have came to the forefront at some point in time, and I would have been able to deal with it better because I would have more details on the situation. The point is, bro, do not chase and be desperate. Desperation is always going to be the enemy. I've said this in multiple videos, but I'll say it again. You must remain neutral because heightened emotions will motivate you to do things that aren't smart. Understand that the best relationships are built on mutual respect and organic connection. So if you ever feel like you're fighting yourself for somebody, or if you're making up crazy scenarios in your head just for it to make sense for the person that you're pursuing, you need to just take a step back, take a deep breath, and relax.
But if I say some shit like this, y'all gonna be like, man, shut up. Put the game back on. Move. Like, that's the problem. Like, y'all hear it from another voice, y'all be like, oh, he's spitting. That's facts.